Yes, Kim, the polling stations opened just about 10 minutes ago. Now, back in 2014, the turnout was about 51% because the main opposition party boycotted the elections because a neutral government hadn't been installed to oversee the election process. This year we're expecting about 60%. People have already started registering. Just behind me you'll see a registration booth for the ruling Awami League party, one of the two major parties in Bangladesh. It is the secular left-wing party. Its symbol is the boat. You can probably just about make that out behind me. We've seen a trickle of people starting to come in to take their registration forms. Then they will be heading to one of 40,000 polling stations right in front of me here in the centre of Dhaka, where they will be casting their vote. Voting will go on for about 8 hours or so. As you said, more than 104 million people registered to vote. Among them, it's around 50-50 men and women, and we should be seeing the results quite soon after polls close, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon here.
And Shamim, there are some 24 million young voters. What are their main concerns? Shamim, if you can hear us, we'd just like to talk about the young voters. I believe there are some 24 million. What are their main concerns?
Well, Kim, one of the main concerns is unemployment. It's estimated that around 20% of young people are without jobs here. They're also concerned about low wages. Bangladesh has among the lowest wages in the world. Transport, infrastructure, there are many things that affect the lives of young people here in Bangladesh. These are issues that they are very concerned about. Just some months ago, there had been widespread protests because of the conditions of roads and transport system here. Those protests were led by students. These are some of the issues that they will be thinking about as they cast their votes today. Now, the young people of Bangladesh are quite political. They have very strong affiliations with some of the large political parties of this country. They are very active in politics. Today they will be putting their beliefs and their hopes for the future to the test. Now, one of the issues here in Bangladesh is that for many years it had a caretaker government that oversaw the election process. Now, this is the second time running that this hasn't been put in place, and the big question on many opposition groups, including young people, are not convinced that these elections will be free and fair. There are more than 100 or so international observers here. They will be keeping an eye on things. It really is, once we get the results, that we will get a clearer sense of just how transparent these elections have been.